horrible rainy day. Chug chug! Where is she? No, 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 no. Chug chug! Where are you? I'm trying to show you this big egg. It's raining. There she is. That's the egg layer. Are you alright? That is a whopper. Look at that. It's alright, girls. You go back in the dry. Go on. Don't you worry. Can you see how big it is? 107 grams. That's 3.77 ounces. It's huge. Never seen one so big. It's like a goose egg. It's not good. Not for her. So I shall crack it later to see if it's a double yolker. As well as that huge egg, 107 grams, we have like a round egg. Sometimes it's wonky. I think that's Simone's. And it's really rough. With that one you have to be very careful because it's very thin shell. Thin and rough. You can hear it, can you see it? There we go. It's almost like sandpapery. You get wrinkly ones, the ones with lines in. They're all girls, they're trying their best. They'll make sure they've got good nutritional food and not too much protein and not too much of this and not too many treats. I know, it's tempting. But treats aren't good for them really. A little bit. Greens are fine. And they get plenty of grass. You know, old chickens, that's what it is really. And also, I think this is, could be Frankie or Gracie. Eggs with a lump on. You see it? Not quite forming quite right. But it's fine. Just a bit odd looking. The shell's not formed right. Just a bit of a deposit down the bottom. I actually know how old those three I had given me last time were, but Gracie, Frankie and Ursula, they must be 6 or 7 rescue ones. Because normally with laying hens, they lay for like 18 months and then they stop laying so much and then they kill them basically and they go into pies. Poor old things. Unless people like me have a couple in the garden or, you know, look after them, and then they keep on laying for a while, but then you do get complications because they've been laying intensively. I don't think they start laying till like 6 months, so it's only, they only have like a year, and then they're culled, so it's sad. But then we have them for a few years and then you get complications of strange eggs. And here we've got a really soft shell, like really thin one. To use that straight away. Those are the ones that usually break. Sometimes the egg can break inside the chicken, and then they get egg peritonitis. Sometimes it can be reabsorbed, but when they get egg peritonitis, it's not good. Like Chickpea had that, I think, and she died. Or they can get egg bound as well. That happened to Storm, and she was alright. Happened to Hawkeye too, and she wasn't alright. So you get complications from old chickens. That's the trouble as they get older. So you have to make sure they have the right nutrition. They've got layers, pellets and corn. That's lots of vitamins and everything, including probiotics, I think. And mostly it's 16% protein. That's what they've got in the hoppers all the time. Layers, pellet. I've actually got mash at the moment in there, which is same sort of thing, 16% protein and lots of vitamins, especially calcium and phosphorus, all sorts, vitamin D, etc. And mixed corn, and only have a few treats of sunflower seeds, which is vitamin A, which is good, and some, I think those are plums, a bit of fruit and all sorts in there, variety as a treat. And also a major thing is grit. Where's my grit? Oh, it's outside. Yeah, they've got grit on hand all the time. Oh, shit in there. There we go. That's actually oyster shell and grit, so that that helps for forming a shell, and also the grit helps their stomachs, sits in the crop I think, and helps grind the food. So why are you laying lumpy eggs, Frankie, huh? What's your excuse? I'm old. And why are you laying thin eggs, thin shells, huh? Well, it's not from lack of eating, is it? Oh yeah, Storm, I reckon. Well, we had a lash egg a while ago. I can't find a picture of it at the moment, but I'll try and find it. She laid one of these lash eggs. She's hiding there. The lilac araucana. I don't know if she is. Laid what's called a lash egg, which is apparently it's an infection, Salpingitis. I think she's just stopping laying, but it's not a good thing. Sometimes they just don't survive from that, so you're on borrowed time, girl. Fingers crossed. Actually, she seems alright. It's been at least a month. Hello, Frankie. Have to be in the picture, don't you, Frankie? As you can see, Houdini is fine after that big egg. They are molting, so they're not laying much at the moment. Oh, as they're molting, I've bought a bit of this extra calcium for them. That should help, and with the eggs, with the eggshells, and also the fact that when they're molting and growing back new feathers, the feathers are protein. So that's why they feather peck, if they're short of protein. Whereas the Silkies don't seem to have much trouble really, because they might lay a dozen and then go broody and have a rest. And they don't overeat when they're broody because they're just sat there. Sat there on eggs, or no eggs. They'll just sit there forever, well, about a month or so. Then they'll go and lay some more eggs. And it's like a cycle. It's more natural, so don't tend to have any problems with the Silkie eggs. There's a lovely one there. That one is from Speedy. Lovely orange yolk and perfect shell and easy peeler, actually, for boiled eggs. Right, so do we think this is going to be a double yolker? It's very worrying when they lay such a big egg. It's not natural, and she's had a few days off since, so recovering from the shock. And yes, it's a double yolker. I might have broken that one. It's okay. Look at the size of that egg. Oh, huge. Poor chicken. Of course the eggshell is quite thin to cover that big an egg. So it's easily crushed. Poor chick.